you for clicking on this video. So let's go on to the detail of this video. Someone wrote this thing, and this is more like what a lot of people are battling with and refuse to voice out, or they are like seeking for solution, and they can't get it like 100% perfect. But this video will help you to understand that there is a lot for you to do by yourself. And the question goes like this. It says, I have literally turned myself into a drunk addict because of marital issues. And this is more, to share light on this particular thing, because a lot of people, your own might not be drinking issue or drinking addiction, but people have turned themselves into a lot of things that they are not, because of marital problem. And with the help of the Holy Spirit, who provides solution to every problem, we hope to get answers to this question on a way that you can be able to navigate it all and stop every addiction. Okay, so my number one advice here for you is for you to know that marriage is beautiful, good and fine. Like some people will say, it's not everybody that is lucky in marriage, but I want you to also understand that marriage is something that is spiritual. It's something that God himself has ordained. It's something that God himself has bring to light. Okay, and this is for you to know that marriage is not something that you do carnally. It's something that involves you and involve your spiritual life. Okay, and that is where the big picture of the Holy Spirit come alive, because it's literally something that you cannot do on your own or in your own terms. This is something that brings you to understand that I can do this by the Spirit of God, who guides you, who give you answers to every question. Okay, and if you are battling this addiction because your partner can't hear you, because I literally always hear about people having partners that are not, that they cannot be vulnerable to. Yeah, that's a lot, right? When you have a partner that you cannot share your vulnerability with, it's a whole lot on you. But you're hearing this from the right source, because my own partner is not someone that can be vulnerable or you can be vulnerable with. Okay, and that is where the Spirit of God come alive, because if you want your marriage to give you peace of mind, you have to go back to the person who originated the marriage, or who initiated it in the first place, who is God, right? So going back to him and asking questions and getting your answers on the right thing to do. And I would tell you, apart from you connecting with the Spirit of God, lies in your hands as well. You have to find out what makes you happy as a person. What are your passion? What are your careers? What are your goals? What have you discovered your purpose on earth alone? Right? I know that, yeah, marriage is a lot of work and everything, but you as a person, you as an individual, you also have to understand that you have to love yourself. You have to think about yourself, your kids and your hobby. Yeah, good and fine, but you are the strength that you need for yourself. You are the happiness that you need for yourself. You are the vulnerability that you need for yourself. So you don't have to always make it about your partner. You don't have to make your life issues revolve around your partner. You have to know that you have a life. You have an assignment to accomplish on earth. You have you to contend with, right? If I'm making sense, right? Okay, leave a comment in the comment section. Let's interact as well. Share your own opinions, okay? I want you to also be reminded that you have a life before you got married to this person. And this man as well have a life, or had a life before he got married to you, so his life shouldn't be put on a pause. Okay, I know that some people are fortunate to have partners who are willing to deliberate, who are willing to converse, who are willing to sit down and iron things out. Why, if you are in that category that you fall on the part that you don't even want to talk about it, you just go away, right? You have to also find a way to balance it within yourself. You have to find a way to talk it over within yourself. Okay, this cell phone is what is causing the problem. Okay, How do I navigate it? How do I find a balance? Okay, how do I find a balance to work on myself, to to contend with myself, and just leave this partner away from myself? You know, excuse me. Okay. How do I find a balance? How do I, strike a balanced deal with myself? To love my husband, to love his flaws, to love his good, and to also not make it all about him, but make it all about me, my kids, and my husband. Yeah, good, but you don't have to always let him be the center of the problems. You don't have to always push the blames on him. Me, I always sit down and I analyze things. I say, okay, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I talk a lot. Maybe I'm trying to bring up this certain conversation. Maybe I just have to find a way to let myself breathe, to let myself relax, enjoy, and be happy by myself, and not always involving your partner, because this your partner have a life. Okay, and that is where the spirit of God needs to be activated in your life, that you need to always pray, you need to always communicate with the spirit of God, because the spirit of God is active. Only what he needs from you is to give him the order. Okay, how do I do this? How do I go about this? How do I do this? And you see him giving you peace from the spirit. You see him giving you peace that supersedes all understanding, that you know that you can be able to hit the chest and say, my peace comes from God, who have given me all this abundance, who have given me my husband, my kids, and the whole family. So you don't have to always pick a fight with every little details, right? So I believe I'm talking a lot in this video, and I hope this video will be able to help you sort out every marital issue, and for you to know that you don't have to be addicted to nothing. You just have to make the marriage about you. Just let this partner breathe. Okay, whatever the issue is, if he's not the talking type, he's not the type that you want to iron things out and you see him outside the door, you just have to figure it out with the Holy Spirit. Figure it out about you. Okay, about you, and let this man breathe. Okay, so long as he's not hitting you, he's not abusing you physically and emotionally, he's just all over the place with his attitude and everything, you just find a way to balance it. But if you want me to make a video about this again, stretching it more, just leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you all on my other video.